I guess the winning aspect of it is the most fun part, and when you're winning, you're afforded to do some more fun things on the football field.
Where does that come from? Like, I mean, where did the chest pass? Was that just instinctual? I mean,
Yeah,
that looked like playground stuff.
it was instinctual. I just kind of, as I moved through the pocket, the guy kind of got a hand on the right side of my body, and the ball, I just didn't feel like I was going to be able to grab it with my right hand. And I saw Dalton by himself, so I just kind of flung it out there. Unfortunately, got called back. It's not going to count. It didn't count, but now we move on.
Josh, obviously, seventh year, you understand the offense, you understand all the mental stuff is good. But physically, do you feel like you're playing the best football you've ever played from a physical standpoint?
I think so. In terms of ball placement, especially these last few weeks, making sure that I'm staying consistent with my mechanics. I'm sorry, guys. That's
This is a serious business.
I know, right? I mean, we get to have fun. I don't know, 70, 75, I guess, but we're having fun. We get to have fun here. This is what it's all about. But yeah, just making sure I'm staying up to date with my mechanics, my footwork. Throughout the game and throughout the year, your footwork can get off base. You can take 3 instead of 5, and just making sure that I'm staying on top of those little things. And I've got a good help with Joe in the quarterback room, making sure I'm staying on top of it.
I want to ask you about this, and you brought up fun a little bit ago. Joe Brady talked to us about how good of a job you do at making sure guys are loose but still staying on task. How have you developed that over your years of being here? And is this as loose as you've seen the guys lately for this late in the year?
Yeah, I mean, I would say yes. For the fact is, we have a playoff spot locked up. We didn't have to wait until one of the final weeks to do it. But again, I just think throughout my time I've been here, having fun, making sure I'm coming to this building, having a smile on my face when everybody sees me. I'm making sure I say hello and dap them up and let them know how much I love being here, because I think it is infectious. I think it's something that can spread throughout the team. But at the same time, when I'm not smiling, it's because something's not right, and guys understand that too, so they can lock in. And again, it just takes quote unquote reps, right, of being in this building and making sure we're going through and doing the little things the right way. And when things are up to par, I understand that, and guys on the team can tell that too based on my face. And it's just being around the guys as much as possible, I think, helps.
Better leader today than you've ever been.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, when you
I think it's just one of the confidence in myself. Again, I am in a spot in my career, in my life, where it's the best I've ever felt. And again, just making sure that I'm being me and only me. And I think that's the only thing I ever want to be. And I think that's one of the main things of being a leader, is making sure that you know who you are. And I think that's a very obvious thing when guys can see that, and they can tell when you're not trying to be you. And I think being around the guys and having a lot of the veteran leadership that we have here, they know who I am. These rookies, when they come in here, they know who I am. And that's just because I am who I am. And I just, that's all I try to be.
How would you describe James?
It's been nothing but spectacular. He's been awesome, running the ball extremely hard out of the backfield. He's making plays. He's blocking. You watch him go run and pick people up off the ground, pick up linemen. He's celebrating in the end zone with the guys. And you guys know when James first got here, he was a tough cookie to crack. Didn't want to talk a lot, but he's having fun out there. He's enjoying the guys that he's with. And he's a complete football player.
Josh, when you first got here, New England has been the top dog for 2 decades in this division, and recently, because of you and the guys in this locker room, that's changed. Does that hold any significance to you, just to have that success, and now that knowing that the division for the last 5 years has ran through Buffalo?
I mean, you're giving yourselves opportunities to win the Super Bowl, and I think that's the only thing that winning a division does. Guarantees you a home game and gives you a shot at the dance, and we haven't gotten there yet. So that's the only thing that we're focused on. We're not focused on so much as the division wins and titles and this and that. We gotta go win the big one.
Not playing them until week 16, twice in 3 weeks. What is that like? What's just preparing for them when you haven't seen for so long.
Yeah, different head coach, obviously. Different team than I think we've seen the past few years. I think they're playing really good football, though. I think their quarterback's going to be really good for a really long time. He's making some unbelievable plays, extending and from the pocket, and I got a lot of respect for him and his game. But this defense, they play hard, and they've been a lot of one-score games this year that could have easily gone their way. So, first and foremost, we got to have a good week of practice and put our best foot forward on the field on Sunday.
You can't get away from TV or a lot of things without hearing somebody, social media for that matter, or somebody talking about you and MVP. And you hear it from the fans every time you score a good touchdown, the chance MVP. How do you deal with that?
Like I deal with anything. That stuff really doesn't matter to me. I'm just trying to focus on winning the next game for the Buffalo Bills and being the best teammate that I can be. Hey, guys.
That's what I was just. Sounds like legit stuff.
Oh yeah. I didn't see it when
We walked over here. I was like, all right, it's a little bit.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. I got you. Let you.
You're on the ship today. We're on the stream.
Oh, howdy.
Vaughn, when you look at Drake May and the things he's able to do, in particular with his legs and kind of getting outside the pocket, how much of that is kind of a focus and emphasis on the defense?
Drake May, he has a lot of great attributes as a quarterback, and you can tell why the New England Patriots are so happy about him. He has a very bright future. He can run the ball, he can throw the ball. The future is bright for Drake May. You turn the film, he's going to take whatever you give him, whether that's running the ball, whether that's throwing the ball deep. He's very talented, and he presents a lot of challenges for a defense.
Connor, there are just tendencies in a rookie quarterback from being just in the league as long as you have that kind kind of are similar that you, as a defense, can maybe exploit from?
No, I mean, from my opinion, these rookie quarterbacks, they get better and better every year. They're not your typical rookie quarterbacks like when I was a rookie or when I was younger. Now they come in ready to play. And if they can't play, they can run. They have something that they can do that can win the football game for them. So, he has command of that offense. He has command of that team. You can tell the guys are playing for him. The guys are blocking for him. They got two really good running backs that take the load off of them a little bit, and they present a lot of challenges. They lost the games that they lost. I think they lost 7 games within 1 score or less. They've been battling all year long. Definitely a tough football team. I'm a fan of the head coach as well. They have a really tough football team, and we got to be on our A game, just like you have to do each and every week in the National Football League. You have to come with it. There is no off week. The only off week that you get is a bye week.
It was an emotional win over a good Detroit team.
Yep.
You guys are big favorites this week. You probably don't talk about that, but it's on everybody's phone. It's maybe hard to avoid. How do you keep the message fresh to everyone that there can't be a letdown?
Man, our coaches do a good job. I really don't know how they do it, but they do a good job of just refocusing us, and just keeping it 1 week at a time, no matter who we play. It could be, the Detroit Lions or the Kansas City Chiefs or whoever it is. We do a really good job of taking it 1 week at a time. And, the other team, they're just nameless, faces. We go out there and we're playing against ourselves. It's us versus us. Doesn't matter if the team is undefeated or if the team is struggling. This particular team, though, they have some players over there. They have some really good coaches too. Like I said before, I'm a fan of the head coach. This quarterback, he's the future of the Patriots organization. And, late in the season, teams, the quarterbacks, they start trying new stuff and they start trying new schemes to get ready for the next season. So it's going to be a tough challenge this week, like it is each and every week. And we just prepare the way we've been preparing, and we'll be ready to go.
You get stopped the Lions on 5 of the first 7 drives. You got defensive stops. Then it's 35-14, and you're playing a lot of too high, hoping they bleed the clock. Which they did, except for that 66-yard pass.
Yeah.
What is your mindset about the fact they, rolled up 24 points in the last 18 minutes?
We got to win. We got to win. That's the most important thing. After each and every game, it's things that you want to debrief and take a look at the things you did well, look at the things that you didn't do well, and you take that into the next week. I never, we won the game, and I never apologize for a win. When the clock was 0-0, we had more points than them, and that's really all that matters. They had a really good offense, and we knew that going into it. They got all pro players at damn near every position, whether it's the running backs, whether it's the tight ends, whether it's receivers, even the quarterback and the offensive line is the lifeblood of that team. So, of course we want it to be 45-0, but the reality of it is they had a really good team with a really good quarterback and a really good coaching staff as well. And that offensive coordinator, he's turned down multiple head coaching jobs. So, to come out of that game with more points than them is huge for us. We were up by 21 points, and you just want to get out there with the win, and you don't want to give up 65-yard bombs, but it happens. I don't think we took our foot off the gas. I don't think we underestimated them or any of that. It's just they had a really good team. They were going to make plays eventually, and the plays that they made were at the end of the game. And fortunately, we had more points than them.
How have you seen Josh develop as a leader since day one that you walked in?
I think he's always been a great leader. I think he's always had this special aura about him. I just think he's on the football field. He's at peace, and whether we go out there and we scored 100 points or we scored 2 points, or whether he's, offensive player of the week or whether he's not, I think what we're seeing is him being at peace with who he is in this moment in time. And, if it's for us, it's for us. And if it's not, it's not. And it's for us right now. And I think what you're seeing right now with Josh Allen is just peace. And I can't really compare him to any of the other good quarterbacks that I played against. I played with Peyton Manning and Matthew Stafford. I think right now I'm just watching and witnessing something special. I can't really put my finger on it, and I'm just happy to be here and be a Buffalo Bill and witness it each and every week. It doesn't matter what defense we go against. He's been playing well. And as a defense, whenever he does have struggles, we got to be able to, have his back. We got to be able to support him. And, going down this stretch, going down, these last couple of games of the season and into the playoffs, we got to play complementary football. We just can't ride the Josh Allen train. I would love to. That'd be great. But, in reality, we got to be able to do our part too. And I think that's why at the end of that Detroit game, people are talking about it so much. But to be able to get the win, to be able to debrief, come in here happy on Monday, to be able to look at things that we did well, look at the things that we didn't do well, pat Josh on the back, and get ready for a good Patriots team. That's where we're at right now, and we just don't want to make the same mistake twice. We're able to let those guys come back by 21 points. We don't want to make that same mistake twice going down this home stretch, and we want to give Josh as many opportunities that he can be to go out there, so he can go out there and be special. So he can go out there and make plays. And the more shots that he has on goal, the odds are he's going to do something crazy. He's going to do something dope. So that's our job right now, and not making the same mistake twice, and just to keep taking it 1 week at a time.
Ron, I know you don't want this game to be a letdown, but you had said something after the Kansas City game to the personal fact of you just saying how much fun you feel like you've been having at this moment. You talk to guys in this locker room. If that feeling feels pretty mutual, guys are just losing, having fun. What are you sensing as to why this locker room just feels like they're so comfortable, but yet they're still able to play at the level you guys are?
This is totally different than any other team that I've been on. I would love to compare it to, Super Bowl 56 team and the Super Bowl 50 team, but I really can't. I'm watching like everybody else. I'm taking it one day at a time, and I'm just trying to stay present and get the most out of each and every day. I think that's what we can do right now. I don't want to get too ahead, and I don't want to be looking back. And I'm just happy to be here, and I'm being present. We got a lot of great guys in the locker room, a lot of great coaches, and it's fun. It's fun to go out there and win. It's fun to go out there and do your job and win. Really don't have any comparisons. Just this year has just been so special, and it's been so dope. And I just want to go out there and do my role and contribute to us winning games, and just staying present. And if it's for us, it's for us. And if it's not, it's not. And I'm at peace with whatever, God and the universe has for us.
I mean, it's along the same lines, like 11-2. This is why you're playing. You're still here playing to be 11-2 in December, right? You know what I mean? Like, I would think that just alone makes coming to work more fun. Do you get like messages from your friends, DeMarcus, other guys every like Monday talking about the Bills? Or
no, what I've done for the last month, I've been off social media, and I've just been trying to stay present. I haven't been paying attention to Twitter or Instagram. I've just been trying to stay present where my feet are, because I realized I'm always optimistic, but I realized about 6 weeks ago, like this is something special, and I just want to be here. I don't want to be listening to guys and having outside influences on this and that. I just want to be here and be special. Be present and stay in this special moment. And I'm sure if I get on Instagram, I'm sure I get some messages from somebody. But right now, I'm just trying to be present and get the most out of each and every day. It's truly something special that's going on, and I just want to make sure that I'm crossing all the T's and dotting all the I's to make sure we continue to ride this special train. Thanks, guys.